And now we're back to the phones. We've got Louise holding for us from Milledgeville. They must have known you were going to be on tonight. Louise, are you still holding for us?
Yes, ma'am.
Great. Go ahead with your question for us.
We live in the county, but we are so close to the city. We have city water, but we have a neighbor who is in jail, but he has a jungle growing up on the side of his yard, and it's very unkempt and very often it goes out on the street. Our yard man has to cut the street, the stuff that goes out into the street. Across the street, there's a guy with 5 motorcycles, 3 campers, a truck, and another car, all on the yard, and they don't ever cut the grass. And it's just a mess over there. And across the street from them, there's another guy that hadn't cut his yard in months and months and months. I wonder, we've been in this house for 55 years. We're probably going to have to go to assisted living or some kind of house, other place soon. How much is that going to devalue our property?
That's a tough one.
Well, it's hard to say how much neighboring conditions will devalue the property, but certainly the aesthetic of a neighbor that isn't keeping their property up will devalue it. The good news is in Baldwin County, that's one of the things that the Board of Commissioners have been trying to work on with some resistance, trying to get people to enforcement to keep people's houses up and keep junk cars out of the yards and that kind of thing. But those can be politically tough.
Mm-hmm. So. Yeah, the same thing happens in Macon. There's fights about it, but there's been a ramped up effort lately to try to help people in those situations, because the homeowner themselves has little recourse.
Right.
It has to come from the city. Unfortunately, there's not a lot that you can do personally other than complain to your local politicians who may have a say in that.
Sure.
Yes, I can attest to that, because I'm going through that very battle with my own property. So it's tough. It is very tough.